I love the Hart Foundation. When I was watching my old ones, I actually have their double pack DVD, which I'm watching soon, and I love them. You couldn't get enough of the Hart Foundation, whether they were heel or whether they were face. I absolutely adored them. I loved their matches and the Royal Rumble and the WrestleManias and even just the Raws. I think it was awesome. And then my number one, people think it's priceless, but it's not. It's Legacy. I loved Legacy. When Legacy got together, I was like crazy fangirl. Oh, I loved it. Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. I couldn't ask for more. They were so good. Their match at WrestleMania and the whole DX versus Legacy, and then everything about Legacy appealed to me. Not just their members, because I love their members, but their wrestling style, the way they spoke to each other, the storylines that came out of it, their wrestling just with other teams and how well they worked together that's why they're my number one team. I love Legacy. I can't wait to try and meet them at WrestleMania. Let's see, there's a lot of ones that I would have to take more time to explain. Here we go, deserving world champions. We'll do this one, and then we'll do a Hall of Fame, and then I'll take another video for the other ones. Deserving world champions. Been a lot of talk because of Daniel Bryan and stuff. But I have 5 deserving world champions. First one is Sheamus. Soft spot for Sheamus. He comes from over the pond here. But I do think he's done really well. Joe, he has held the WWE champion before, but I think it was so quickly done that it was a bit like, what on earth, Joe? I can't even remember when he was holding that championship, because it was just straight in, straight out, Joe, all that. So, but I think at some point he would be cool. But I could see him as more of a heel champion than a face. I don't know. I like him as a face. He's cool as a face, but we'll see what happens. But I think he'd be pretty cool to win the World Championship. Number 2, Ziggler. I think Ziggler's doing so well at the moment, getting in this championship spotlight with CM Punk and with everything. He hasn't held it before, so I think he'd be nice. He sort of worked his way up the ranks, Joe, from being Nick Nemeth, Joe Nicky from the Spirit Squad, and then he's worked up to just being nobody, and then worked up from Maria's thing to Vicky and everything, and with the whole thing with Edge, I think it was brill. So definitely Ziggler would be one of my top picks to be a deserving world champion. I think he would do very well with it. Number 3, Wade Barrett. We need him to win a world championship. That was the whole point of him winning next, Joe. I think he would be brill. I just watched, actually, if you can find it on YouTube, it's like Wade Barrett asked the questions, and it's so amusing, and it's just, I've never seen that side of him, and it's nice to see something like that. It's really cool, it's really fun, I couldn't stop laughing. His wrestling abilities up there, Joe. He had the Nexus, he had the Core, he was so close, Joe. He had the whole program with Cena and everything, and now Randy Orton, and he's one of my picks to win Rumble. Either him, Jericho or Miz, I think, are going to win the Rumble. So, Barrett, yeah, he's definitely one of my picks. 4th deserving world champion, Kofi Kingston. I don't know whether everyone just keeps passing over him. I think he's a really talented wrestler. I love his high flying. I love any of his moves, actually. He's entertaining. He gets over. I think he's absolutely brilliant, and he's just seen pass under the radar. You know, he's held the Intercontinental, he's held the US, and he's held the Tag Team Championships at the moment. I'd like to see him get up there a wee bit. They might have to build him up a wee bit, that's the only thing. I don't know. He's good, but I don't know whether he's main event material, that's the thing. But I love watching him in Money in the Bank matches. He steals the show nearly every time, so definitely. And then at some point, I didn't want to pin him down as, yes, I think this person deserves, because at the moment I'm a bit like, does he really? So at some point, if he does well, Zack Ryder. this whole gimmick at the moment is brill. Really behind him. C2 Long Island story, I watch it every week. I think the storylines are great that he's getting, and I'm glad he's got over. But I don't think at the moment he's ready for a world championship run, if you know what I mean. I just think he needs to sort of get more people behind him and build up his like skills and make sure he gets up to that main event card, because he was there a couple of times but he sort of dropped down again, and I think he should really Joe get up there. Joe, I don't think he's ready yet. I think he needs some more pushing and training, and just in general maybe a better storyline or something, I don't know, but at some point maybe we'll see. We'll see how long this C3 Long Island story, Joe Broski thing works out, or how long it's going to go on for. I think that's it. Hall of Fame, there we go quickly, it's 16 minutes long. Hall of Fame, I wrote this in November and it's crazy how much it's came true. For Hall of Fame I had Macho Man. Now I don't know, there's a whole thing about this and we don't know whether Macho Man's going to get in or not, because again Vince McMahon and him I think didn't really get along, and why wouldn't he be in the Hall of Fame already, or they'll just go put him in this year because of his death last year, I don't really know. So I was hoping Macho Man, but I don't think Macho Man will get inducted. My second one was Edge actually, and I wrote this back on the plane in November, so it was crazy just there a couple of weeks ago to hear Edge. I was actually talking, who was it with on Skype, Just Ray, there's a wee shout out for you, Just Ray, and Liam. It's me, Liam 1, I think it is. I was talking to them about this and I was like, do you think Edge will get inducted? And Ray was like, I don't think they'll induct him this year because he's still sort of semi with the company, and Ray thought that they'd leave it till WrestleMania was in Toronto and then induct Edge and Trish Stratus at the same time. Joe have like a Canadian themed one. But Joey got inducted last week, so that's brill, and I hope he's on the VIP session to meet him. It'll be awesome. So he was on my list. Lex Luger, I don't know why I had him on my list, but I think I was trying to think of people I thought could maybe be in the Hall of Fame. Lex Luger was one of them. I think he's still with the company doing drug testing or something, like he helps out with all that. I'll have to read up on that. Lex Luger. The Four Horsemen I had down. I'm so good. Four Horsemen I had, but I could only remember Arn Anderson and Ric Flair are the Four Horsemen. Because I was on the plane, I was thinking, Four Horsemen, who is that? Because I wasn't really around their time, so the only two I've sort of heard from that are Arn Anderson and Ric Flair. And then I got really confused because I was like, Ric Flair's already been inducted, so what are they going to do? So, and he's in TNA, as was brought up last night in Skype, he's still in TNA, so I have no clue. But those were the four I had down. I couldn't think of anyone else, mostly because the fact all the ones I could think of I think are already in the Hall of Fame. So I was a bit like, so yeah, that's my Hall of Fame ones. But I'm going to wrap this video up, guys, and then I'm going to do my favourite feuds, my favourite storylines, and my best wrestling memories in my next one. So thanks for checking this out. I hope it wasn't too long and too boring. And I hope I give you a little insider into my wrestling things. I can't talk. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.